Oopsie daisies. Wait a minute. Where's my thing? Oh, here's my thing. Is it? Yeah, it's live. Well, fix me, even though I don't know. Oh, this is not working. Oh, yeah, it is. Is that working? Yeah. Okay, now it's fixed. Now it's fixed. Okay, yeah, everything needs to be fixed. Even though there's nobody in the chat window yet, it's all right because you might be watching the rerun and you're in the chat window. So now I gotta wipe off my glasses right here. Because I got one of these glasses wiper offers right here. I'm gonna do that now. What time is it? Oh, 5:58. No wonder nobody's here. I don't have this thing scheduled till 6 o'clock. I throw stuff over to my trash barrel right there, and it goes like almost in it, and it goes on the outside. How come it don't go on the inside? I don't understand. Oh, crafting with love. Hi, Clint. How are you? Yep. See, there's Clint. I don't see you much, Clint, lately. Oh, and there's Kansas. Hello, Kansas. Oh my goodness. I mean, plans and procrastinations. Man, I'm wiping off my glasses so I can see you all better. I have to be able to see you all better. Yeah. Clint, do you do live streams anymore? Kathy Lake, hello, how's everything in Alabama? In Alabama. Yes. Oh, you still do, Clint? I have to try and catch you. I don't catch people as much as I used to catch people. I used to be able to catch people a lot easier. Let me see if I can get that. That didn't go in the trash can either. It all goes. Oh, now y'all's looking much better. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta get my lipstick. Dye over there in I always want to say you're in Las Vegas, but you're not in Las Vegas. You're in New Zealand, ain't nowhere near Las Vegas. Hi, Peggy Wade. You are so beautiful. Now I'm beautiful. I got my lipstick on. See, now that's fancy. I only get fancy for y'all. I don't get fancy for anybody else. My goodness. Peggy, Peggy, Peggy. You guys is just amazing. You guys is just amazing. You know, I'm wondering now. JK, hello, JK. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Thanks, you guys. And Evie, hello for coming. I mean, not hello for coming. Thank you for coming. Just come on in and have a sit down. And Susan E, so good to see you. So good to see you. Yes. Wonder what I see a purple thing with a crown on it and it says number 1. And then I see a crown and it's white that says number 2. I don't know what those mean. Wonder what they mean. Anybody knows what those mean? I'm looking. Do you see them on the side of the person? There's like a crown and then a number 2 or a number 1. I guess some uses number 1s and some uses number 2. And some of these don't aren't a number. Okay, it's all right. Did you wonder too, Peggy? I've never seen them before. Maybe somebody will know. Maybe somebody will see them or know what they are and they'll enlighten us. Yes. And Susan says, hi, PNP. Oh, PNP, plans and procrastinations. Oh, I got to take a drink of a drink. Oh, I got lipstick on my coat. I got the DNA right there. Oh, gosh. Look at there, 15 people already in there. 15. I know that because I just look up there at the Duma Flagel. You know what I was just doing just now? What I was just doing just now, which I never done this before, and I never seen anybody do it either, so I'm not sure if it's like a thing. But I have like this whole package of It's embroidery stabilizer, tearaway white, 1.8 ounce, 8 by 8 inches, 100 pieces come in a bag, and I bought them 100 years ago or close. But it's just stabilizer. So I've been using it though. Jay turned 77 yesterday, and she's 1 year older than me. Okay, let me think. I am 75 and a half. So you're 1.5 years older than me. So I'm the spring chicken in this story. Yes, happy birthday to JK. That's beautiful. Happy birthday to you. That's wonderful. Yeah, birthdays are a good way of spending your birthday. You can keep of how old you are. Keep up with how old you are if you just count how many birthday cakes you eat. Yeah, my goodness, yes. So anyhow, I have this I've been putting this like on the back of a piece of fabric when I try to like on a piece of fabric when I'm playing with, like I put it on the back of this piece of fabric when I was playing on trying to do that kind of machine embroidery on this flower, which I don't feel like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it might be about a 1.5. I don't know. But so then when I got to thinking, oh, oh my gosh, Clint, I just read that and I said, prayers for my mom. Our cat just passed away. And I was reading too fast and I seen the prayers for my mom passed away. I didn't see cat. I thought your mom. Thank goodness it wasn't your mom, but your cat. Oh no. See, from watching your videos, I know your cat. And them cats, I'm telling you, those of you who have cats, those of you who have cats know how sad it is to lose a cat. Any pet, anybody, anything you lose. And it is sad. It just breaks your heart. But it's something about our pets. Because our pets are so loving and so forgiving and they so non-judgmental. I don't know, cats can be a little judgmental, but uh, when we lose one of our pets, we lose part of our hearts. And so, yes, we will definitely pray for your mama and for all of you, for your sister, for you, and for your mom, because it's hard losing the cat and pet. Yeah. Oh, Plans has 4 cats and takes care of a feral colony of 6. So see, if you're taking care of a feral colony of 6, them are yours. Don't try and deny it; they're yours. Yeah. But thank you for taking care of those feral cats because I know, like in our, not as much anymore, but when we first moved out here, because we kind of live in the booger woods, in we actually live. If you ever look at Spring Hill map, if you look at aerial view of the map, Spring Hill is a very well called. I mean, there is so many houses in Spring Hill. It, but then there's one spot like in the middle of Spring Hill proper that is our prop. We're in Spring Hill, but we're in a agricultural little small area, and it looks like there's just one blob in the middle of Spring Hill that's green still. And it used to be back in the day. We've been out here almost 51 years now. And when we first come out here, there was stray cats, so many, always, because people at that time, 50 years ago, they weren't so apt to go and get their animals spayed and neutered and stuff like that. And so there was always so many puppies, so many kittens, so many, and people would come out here because they think, oh, then people just got farms out there, so they won't mind having a few more cats. And so we always had a bunch of cats and puppies because people would just drop them off. But now, thank goodness, society has made it to where you can take your animals and get them spayed and neutered for very, very inexpensively, and sometimes even at no charge at all. And so we don't have that many stray feral animals around, but they're still out there. They're still out there, and somebody needs to take care of them. That's I my back years ago when my late husband was still alive. He did not like cats. He didn't like cats at all. He just didn't like cats. He was not a cat person. But after he started getting sick, he wasn't real sick yet, but he had early onset Alzheimer's disease. So he was in his 40s when he started showing signs of something's not right here. And so him and my youngest son, they went for a walk out in farther deep into the Booger Woods, and they found a whole litter of kittens. And I think there was like 7, and they were so tiny. And my husband, who did not like cats at all, he had his t-shirt on, and he made like a basket on the bottom of his t-shirt and had all them little kittens down in his shirt. And he's walking up the driveway, and I said, Ernie, what do you have in your shirt? He goes, you wait till you see this. And he brought them 7 kittens in, and they were so young that we had to go get from the feed store, go get them little tiny baby bottles to be able to feed them. And but the people at the feed, we bought the baby bottles, but they gave us the like a formula to fix for them kittens. And that man was so amazing that he sat there and bottle fed them kittens and bottle, and then we finally found homes for all of them because they were just beautiful. And they must have had Siamese in their DNA bloodline, whatever, because they were most of them were all Siamese looking, and they were so amazing. But that was one of my memories that I have that is so absolutely wonderful. Let's see. And Susan was sleepy so well afternoon nap. My dog started to bark at his shadow and woke me up. Isn't that funny how your animals will do that? Your dogs will bark at their shadow. Yeah. And there's Athena Gabbard. Hello, how are you, Athena? It's good to see you. So good to see you. Yes. Yep. And yes, plans and procrastinate. You are an angel to be taking care of that. Of taking care of feral cats. And she says that she had to trap all their cats to get them fixed. Yep. And that's another thing is here in our animal, I think it's the animal control that they'll let you borrow traps. They have traps here in our area, so you can go and you can trap, cats, kittens, whatever. But also, like, we had a whole lot of what were we trapping? I don't remember if they were possums or raccoons. I think they were possums way back. Oh, possums. Way back in the day, we had so many. And at that time, we still lived in a mobile home. And so we hadn't had this house. Well, now we've been in this house for 31 years. So we were still in the mobile home. And we were getting baby possums in our house all the time. The way they get into the house was when you live in a mobile home, a lot of times when the pipes, like the drain pipe from the sink, from the kitchen sink, would just go straight through the floor, and they don't seal them um, the hole up really well. And so the little tiny baby possums would come up. They just climb up that pipe and just come on in the house looking for something to eat, and which we didn't mind giving them something to eat, but we really didn't want them to live in our house. But they won't run from you or nothing. So once they're in there, I'd see a possum going across the living floor. And what I would do is I'd just take a laundry basket and put over the top, and then I'd call my daughter, Jennifer, come in here. You got another possum to find a home for. And so she'd get one, put it back outside. And then at that time too, then Ernie was going around and trying to seal any hole that was in the house because the possums were coming so much. And but we borrowed from the animal control. We borrowed traps, and then we could just bring them up there, and then they would relocate them for us so that they put them like out because they'll go put them out into like we have a lot of national forests, right? We have the Ocala National Forest. We got Steinhatchee. There's a lot of national forest around us, and that's where they would take these things and get them rehomed. Put them someplace else because I didn't have room for them in my house. No, in fact, it was just recently since we've been in the house. It's been in the last year that my daughter-in-law Bianca, she was sitting on the couch. We was all watching movies, and then she just jumped up from the couch and she looked behind her, and then she sat back down on the couch. And in a few minutes, she just jumped back up. She goes, "Something is notable in that my bum." And then my son went and he undid the couch because it's a hide a bed. And so he undid, took the cushions off and put the bed. Then they seen it was a little baby possum. So it had came in the doggy door. And well, that's the only way it could have gotten in here was through the doggy door. And it took them a while to get that possum because it went up inside the couch and all. And oh, Peggy says that possums eat all the ticks. I know possums are about the cleanest animal that's out there. They just a little scary looking because if they open their mouth, you know, they got the big mouth. They don't make any noise, but they open that mouth and they look at you with them squirrely eyes and they scare. But they did finally catch that old possum and put that old possum out in the yard. So you can go out there and find the ticks and whatnot. But they say like possums are one of the animals that will not carry any diseases. They don't carry rabies or anything like that. And so, but I one time, again, years and years ago, I got stories from years ago, but I was sitting out. We have a bench like out in the field. There's like a bench that Ernie put up. He put just posts in the ground and then a board across the top of the posts and left the bench is still out there too. It's been out there for a long time. But I was sitting out there because I go out there at night. Sometimes I just needed to listen to listen to nature and that kind of thing. And I and but it was dark, but there was some moonlight. And so I seen and I thought it was one of our cats that came near my leg on at the ground. And so I reached down with my arm to go pet the cat, and it was hard feeling. It did not feel like the soft fur of a cat. Well, when you go to pet a cat and then find out it's not a cat, it's a possum, that scared the doo doo out of you right there. That will scare the doo doo out of you because they're not soft and fussy like a cat. And so, of course, I scared the poor old thing away, and who knows where he went. But possums are something you don't need to be scared of them. You don't need to be. There's a lot of wildlife that people just are scared of, afraid of, and they don't like. Like we have a lot of squirrels around here, and I swear, watching them squirrels jumping around in them trees is it that is fun to watch. That's a lot of fun to watch them squirrels. But there's some people that just shoot them for no reason, just shoot them because they don't like squirrels or they that put squirrel bait out so that they'll die and stuff. They say, well, the squirrels will get in my attic. Well, put up a screen so they can't get in your attic if you don't want them in your attic. If you leave an opening for them to get in your attic, that means you're just giving them the invite. I don't like them coyotes. Them coyotes, because them coyotes, we got a lot of coyotes comes up around here too. But them little boogers, they like to eat chicken. They like chicken, a live chicken. Yeah. So I don't like them coyotes. We chase them away. Well, we don't see very many of them anymore, but we do have a lot because it used to be when we first bought this property out here, it was just property everywhere. It was just vacant land everywhere. But now If you just go look some drone footage around where I live, there is houses everywhere. You know what happens when the houses get built? They steal in the they steal in the homes of all the wildlife. You know what was so funny? Up north, oh God, here I go with my run in my mouth. There's a place north of us around Homosassa Springs. It's way north of us, but a, a very elite neighborhood came up. You know, they a neighborhood will just grow overnight. You drive through there one day, the next day you drive through, there's all these houses and with pools and stuff. Well, maybe not overnight, but at least a week. And this community, they started like picketing and whatever. They wanted the government of the community of that whatever county that was. They was going, they were county people, and they's telling them county people, you guys need to know, do something about them buzzards, them vultures that are around, because they're tearing up our school, not our school, our pool canopies. They're tearing up the canopies over our boats. They're tearing everything up, and so they all they all just wanted the government to do something about them vultures that were out there. I think vultures and whatever did I just call them? Vultures in them. Um, well, anyhow, I just called them two different things, and now I can't remember what to call them, but they're vultures. And but they are territorial. So there was vultures apparently in that open area before they started clearing away the trees and clearing away everything so they could build that concrete jungle of houses and with pools and so people could have. Okay, Papa. I love you too. And so they took away all the homes of these beautiful animals. I don't know. Them vultures aren't beautiful. If you ever looked at them, they kind of look like me. They look like a vulture. But anyway, I just called them something else, and I can't remember what I called them. But anyway, hi Lala Gamma Lori Way. I just can't get that name out of my head. Now she went and got married and changed all them names again. But anyway, um, and so they told them people, no, we can't. That's their home. They're territorial and that's their airspace. And so I don't know whatever came up with if they were able to sue the county or anything, but they were having a connection fit over them buzzards and vultures. I think they're the same thing. I don't know. But they weren't able to sue anybody, I don't think. I don't know, maybe. But that's what happens. In fact, there was, and I think it was in the same area, that there was this like a high rise kind of a building, office building up there with a bunch of windows and stuff in it and windowsills and whatever. Well, them little booger bastards, they'd go sit up on them windowsills. And so there was one lawyer that there was an article about the lawyer that he had to move. He could not have his he couldn't be having them buzzards sitting up on his windowsill when he had customers, clients, whatever you call them. I customers if you're poor, clients if you're rich. Um, he couldn't have them buzzards out on the windowsill with a because them clients they just wouldn't even pay no attention. Yes, that's right, Lala. Them they are part of our nature's silly people, just like people. There's some people that are just beautiful, and then there's some people that just they scare you. Me and Papa, thou were going farther into life, but we used to go to Walmart a lot, and at that time they had the Walmart greeters there. There was a man that must have been 120 years old that was a Walmart greeter. And I don't think he'd ever smiled in his life. And I don't think he was planning to learn how to smile, but he was a greeter. And he'd greet you with such a grumpy face. And Papa used to call him, "Hello, Mr. Vulture." But Papa, he has no filter. He's still, well, his filter's gotten a little bit better. And, but now, well, like I've told you before, he's got a little bit of the dementia, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. But I got him a bracelet. I think I told you all. And I got him a bracelet. Wait, I gotta see, but we put out deer food blocks around the property and a fence to keep our pugs from chasing them. The deer around here in southern Oregon are abundant. Oh, yeah, we get deer around here, but this far south in Florida, not as much. Northern Florida has a lot of those little bitty deer, and they're just beautiful. We don't get many around here. And now that it's so built up, I don't think ever we will. But what was I saying? I was saying something. I'm sure it was very important, but now it's left. Hmm. And so I'm checking to see what all I've missed. If I've missed anything, I don't want to miss any of yous, because if sometimes I get my mouth a running so quick. Oh, I wanted to show you something. Do you see this flower? Look at how it's like a spider lily. You see how that's working right there? This is a little flower. Just I just made this just a few minutes ago, in fact. On my do you ever say I wonder? If you say I wonder, hi Angela, Adele voice actor. She's so beautiful. Is she not beautiful? She's a voice actor. My grandson likes to talk about different voice actors. He knows if he's watching an animated show or something, and he watches a lot of animations and stuff. He knows every voice actor, and he knows them by name. He is smart. Oh, I love grandson, but takes after his grandma. But I don't know any beauty. I don't know any names and stuff. But I want to show you how I did this, just in case you paying any kind of attention. But I took this piece of hang on, I got to read the label again. Embroidery stabilizer. And you see how it's kind of stiff or something? And then I took this here, it's a compass. Angela, he does a little bit because he has made a few little short videos. He keeps starting a channel and then he deletes it and then he starts it and then he deletes it. I don't know if he's got anything up right now. Usually Lala keeps up with him more than I do. But and he does have a very good voice. So I don't know. And so anyhow, with this here, Katrine, it is so good to see you, you beautiful lady. My Katrine. That's Katrine Henson up there. She's beautiful. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. And did you see Kansas is in here? She's in here too. Okay, yes. Okay, so a compass. Now just watch this. Now, if this is only going to show pencil marks, so I don't know if you'll see much of this. But I'm going to just show you this here. And most of you know how to do this already, I'm sure, because you probably learned it in grammar school. But you can make a circle with a compass. Now you'll have the perfect circle. Okay, let me see if I can get it a little darker. Uh-oh. This isn't a very fancy compass, but I'm just making the line a little darker with this pencil line. But I'm just darkening up. Okay, so now I have that circle. So now you put the point of your pen anywhere on that circle. Put your point of your compass. Leave that leave it open to the same. Hi, Pamela Ritchie. Hello, beautiful. Oh my gosh. I make. Oh, and Lala says that Tori, which is her daughter, raised several different possums that lost their moms. That's kind of weird that they lose their moms because them baby possums, they like to hang on their mom's back. So nice, Pamela. Thank you. Okay, so now I put that pointy thing anywhere on that circle. And then put your lead anywhere at that, wherever the lead goes, and make that arc right from you're inside the circle. And then take your point and go to that where that first line started, and then you're going to make another arc. You see, making sure your compass stays at the same opening, at the same. Oh, I smell food. And see, what I'm doing here is I'm making a flower. I'm making this flower. Hopefully I haven't moved my, see there? And I just keep moving oh, now I just moved that. Okay. I just keep putting the point of the compass to the next intersection thing there. And then here we got the last one to go. Oops. It slips, but I can just get it measured again. There we go. Oh, and it's moving. Don't move out of. Okay, now let me get this fixed. No, I'm not doing well. Okay, just a minute here. I'm a special ed teacher now. Okay, wait, that's not right either, is it? Okay, well, there we go. Okay, close enough. Now, see how it looks like a flower? Now I'm going to take it over here to the sewing machine. Hopefully y'all can see across all my mess. But see, there's my sewing machine, sort of. Let's see if I can get myself over to this sewing machine. All I have to do is twist. But now I have in here my the foot that's a I don't know what they call it. Is it embroidery foot? Shannon, hello. It's good to see you there. I was just fixing to use the sewing machine a little bit because I'm going to do this. My friend Linda sent me a book on machine thread painting. This book she sent me. And I've been going through this book. It's simple techniques to add texture and dimension. But I've been learning some stuff, trying to learn myself. So I guess it's an embroidery foot or something for the machine. It's to wear, and you let the feed dogs go down on your machine, and then you can do this. And so, but once you let them feed dogs go down, then you then instead of letting the feed dogs guide your fabric, you're guiding it with your hands. And so that's what takes a while to learn. So, and and then what I'm doing now is I'm just outlining the pencil line. And they have like some pens too that you can use that are like you can erase them with heat. I need to get some of them and try that too. And so then I'm painting it with thread. I just got some purple thread in there. But the trick is to learn how how to guide your fabric and know what speed to guide it to get it to. And which I've been doing quite a bit of practice, so I'm getting better at it. But when I first started, I had a mess, I'm telling you. But I can tell just from today. But now what I've been trying to do is to stitch on already flowers that's already on fabric. And so if you have flowers, a fabric that's got like large flowers in it, that's a good thing to be stitching on. When I first started doing this too, I couldn't have my machine going too fast. I had to have it going really, really slow. But then the more I played with it, the better I'm thinking that I'm getting at it. I call it better anyway. It might not be better, but it might be better. Okay, turn that. So for the petals done, I think this one's even turning better than the first one. And this is just stitching on the stabilizer. No fabric, just the stabilizer. And it's tearaway stabilizer, so it doesn't like dissolve. And I don't know if y'all can even hear me run my mouth while I'm running this sewing machine. Between me and the sewing machine. You know, I'm on the last petal of the flower. And then you just keep going back and forth, round and round until you feel like you have enough color in it. Let me see if I can go. All right, I was going to try to go round and round there, but for some reason I feel like my thread got hung up down there around. Oh, why is that like that? I don't know. For some reason, I think my just a minute, I'll get this out of here. Not to worry. I gotta cut that thread because I think I might have come to the end of the thread in this bobbin. Yeah, I did. I came to the end of the thread in the bobbin and then it just hung up somehow. Oh no, there's still thread in there. Oh, it knotted. The bobbin thread got knotted up with the top thread, so that's okay. It's all good in the hood. Now, so wait, here we are. So there is what I just did. Now that isn't all fancy and stuff like that yet, but you know, but it just takes some practice. Just some practice is all it does. And that's what you, oh yeah, see, I got a knot right there. It made a big knot right there. So I was fixing to try to, oh well, I was fixing to try to go around the middle to make like the middle like of a Susan, you know, like a black-eyed Susan. Okay, now, then, I wonder what I did with my little bitty fancy scissors. What did I put? Oh, where are they tonight? Okay, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow. Okay, well, just let me get, they'll just Yeah, just let me. I say let me like you're going to say no, you can't. You know, maybe I'll use these scissors. Yeah, these are the scissors that are like scalloped. And I'm going to just now cut this out. And one thing about this, well, you just wait. Aw, Pamela, thank you. I love these head things. I love these. I got like 6 different colors. And and I love them. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all what your hair looks like. Ever. I'm going to get some for my daughter when her hair falls out. We got plans for when her hair falls out. She was over last night, and she has got such a good attitude going into this chemo. She goes, Mama, think about how many, because I'm the worry one, you know. She says, think about how many people have went through chemotherapy and have come out on the best, best end of the whole thing. And so yeah, I'm gonna change my attitude and not worry because I've just always worried about oh yeah, Jennifer probably will look like whole mama when she wears one of these. And she's not worried about losing her hair because she says, look how much money she'll save from going to the beauty shop. Because she spends a lot of money at that beauty shop getting her hair done, getting her hair done. Then she goes to the podiatrist, not the podiatrist, but the nail place and gets a pedicure and a manicure. And okay, I'll be out there in just a minute for dinner, darling. All right. I swear these people I live with that just I just sit back here and play, and then somebody comes and tells me dinner's ready. And okay, so now there. So I cut the whole thing out with just those scissors. But look at what happens when you cut it out. The petals want to curl. They just curl up. Isn't that pretty? So if you put a button in the center there, you know, I've got some of those. I got some. Where did I put them? They were. Oh, there they are, right over there. Some of them buttons that you can cover with fabric. And if I was to cover the with some kind of a fabric and put one of those little fabric covered buttons. Hi, Don Wessel. I find myself looking forward to your live stream every Wednesday. Keep chatting, Izzy. We have coyotes, so they are never stray animals. See there? Yeah. And Laura Emmerich. So this one here I cut out with just the straight scissor, and then this one I cut out with the scallop scissor. But this, can you imagine, even if you were to like have something like this and something like this and put it on the front of a greeting card and send, which I got to send a greeting card. I got a friend, Ruthie, that sends me regularly. She sends me handmade greeting cards. And I owe her one or two or 92. And I need to. And I think this is what I'll do. I think I'm going to make her something like this for a greeting card. But it's fun. It's just really, really fun. And and like I say, I think I invented this. I think I'm the inventor. Move over, Benjamin Franklin. Yes, a coyote ate the wild rooster unicorn that had coffee with me each morning. Oh my gosh. Them coyotes, they love eating them chickens. But do you know, if you think about life, the circle of life, if they don't eat our chickens, what in the world are they going to eat? Katrine, can you put two together? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at there with two together. That is gorgeous. This, see, and I'm sure that you all probably have a compass around so you can make these kind of flowers. Just and using this paper. This, well, it's like paper, but it's like fabric. It's stabilizer. But look at that. Now, usually I've always got multicolored thread on my sewing machine. Could you imagine how pretty that would be? And that's a good idea, Katrine. Yes, is to just, yeah. Katrine, do you still sew on your, I got a sewing machine. You know what? When I got this here sewing machine, Katrine, this one, it's got the crank to sew. I got that because I saw you sewing with yours. I said, I gotta have one of them. And then I saw one on Marketplace, and I had to beg, borrow, and steal. I didn't steal any money, but I sure begged and borrowed. And well, I didn't borrow, I just begged. And so, and I got enough money to buy it. It cost me $80, but I didn't care if I had to give them my firstborn. I would have given my firstborn. Yeah. And so I hope I'm talking to the right Katrine. Katrine, are you Katrine over there in Denmark? I hope so. Man, I might be talking to somebody else, like a completely different person. It's on my mind. Oh, I thought. Oh, I was starting to tell you about. I know what I was telling you earlier about. I had gotten the hubster because his memory is getting a little bit sparse, and he goes for walks. And I had seen. No, my singer's not a treadle, Laura. It's I mean, you could use it as a treadle if you had the treadle and the thing, but it's just a crank. You ain't crank it. And but for my hubster, I got him a bracelet that's got his identification. Oh, and Katrine still sews on hers. So yeah, she is Katrine from Denmark. I think Denmark. I don't know. I am lost in this brain. But oh, come here and let's show your dress. Come here and look at this. Is my, you have to see this girl. Look at her pretty dress. Have you ever seen the movie Wish? And look at my wish. This is her wish dress. It goes all the way to the floor. Oh, Katrine, good. I just had to make sure that I wasn't losing my mind. Now she's looking in the mirror at herself because she loves her dress. That's her birthday dress. She's going to wear that to her birthday party, which she's going to be 4 years old and on the 11th. And she's going to have a wish birthday, and she's going to wear that dress. And but anyhow, I got a bracelet like this for my hubster. It's got his name, it's got his address, and it's got our my son's phone number. But it says on there dementia. That way, if he, when he's going on one of his walks, if he does get misrouted some way and somebody sees this address, um um then, and that phone number, they'll know to call my son, and they'll know that he's dealing with a little dementia. He's just not got a screw loose. And so, and then he will be brought back home. And I seen a video where somebody, there was an elderly man that had one of these, and he just walked a little bit away from home, but he was lost. He didn't know where he was. And so by having this bracelet, they were able to get him back home where he belonged. Well, my husband, my dear papa, he was a little bit concerned because he'd come to me and he goes, look at this. Whoever made this, whoever gave me this thinks I have the dementia. I wish. And yep, that's your wish, Jess. It's so pretty.
It's going to wish birthday.
She's gonna have a wish birthday. Yes, she is.
And let's take a photo.
Yeah, and so
I have Pikachu going in
So he
a big
was re-
picture.
yeah, we're gonna have such a birthday. Um, but anyway, and so I gave him some kind of story. I gave him some kind of story about ice and stuff. Like ice is around taking people, and sometimes they pick up the wrong people. And he really believed everything I said. And so what I did was I got myself one too. And mine says dementia too, which I can claim dementia. When I can't remember something, I'll just blame it on senility and dementia. It's okay. And I'm not making fun of people with dementia because it's not fun. And it, like for my husband, I feel like something's been stolen from him because I mean, this is a guy that could have been on the front page of a Mensa book. He was so smart. He's still smart, very smart, but he's lost a lot of his abilities. Hi, handsome. Okay, I'm gonna go eat pretty soon, honey. But right now I'm on this little video. But when I get done with this video, I'm gonna go out there and eat. Yep. Did you already eat your dinner, beautiful?
Nope, I can't. It's yuck.
It's yuck. Well, Papa just said it was mighty good, but in this one here, she says it's yuck. Yeah, leave those right there because Mina wants them to stay there. Yeah, and so anyhow, I love these kids. Some timers, yeah, we sometimes forget things that we do, but he now feels better because I have one too, and we're both leaving them on because you just know them ice people. They're doing the ice capades or whatever, and they're just picking up people and dragging them off somewhere else. And who knows? Like for me, I told my hubster, I said, I got Finnish blood in me. I'm a one half Finnish. They might pick me up and send me to Finland. I don't know anybody over there, so I don't want to go there. So I'm gonna, as long as they know I got the dementia, they're gonna send me. And see, he now feels good about his bracelet. Another thing we're doing for Papa. This is another thing we're doing for Papa. He, like I say, he's got that dementia. He loves going to check the mail. He'll go check the mail like 99 times a day. And so I've told my kids now, because we have mail come in our box for Bianca, for Billy, for me, and for him, and even still some for Jennifer. So I said, all junk mail, don't throw it away, give it back to me. And give it back to me because what I'm going to do when I get a bunch of it saved up, that's just junk mail and it's all 5 of our names on there. Because it takes him when he goes to get the mail, he'll go out and get the mail, and while he's at the mailbox, he sort of already starts sorting it. I'll put Billy's right here, he'll put Bianca's right here, he'll put mine right here, and that's what he does. He'll get it all sorted at the mailbox. Then when he comes back inside, he will then sit at the dining room table and he'll sort it again. And then he just puts it in different stacks on the table. But sometimes he'll and then everybody just goes collects their mail. And but sometimes he'll go back and sit at the table, put all of that together and sort it again. So now I'm having everybody save me your junk mail, don't throw it away, and I just keep it in here. Now, when I get a stack of this junk mail and all our 4 or 5 different addresses, then I'm going to just set it in there on that table. He'll find it and he will sit through there and he will sort it, and that'll give him that. And he gets such a look about him when he's doing it, like he's concentrating and he's really working. And so one thing I got to figure out how to curb is when he gets junk mail in his name. Well, then he opens it up and You know how they'll send you a advertisement like for a magazine, and it looks like it's a bill. And I think a lot of elderly people get this problem too. But it'll look like it's a bill. It's just an advertisement though. And then he'll want to right away get his checkbook and write a check out and mail that back. And I've caught a few because he'll say, you got a stamp. I got to get this mailed off. And then I'll say, oh, I got stamps. Let me have it. I will put a stamp on it and I'll get it in the box for you. Which I don't. I throw it away because what he thinks it's a bill and it's not. It's an advertisement. So the mail thing is real important for him. And he gets still, people are sending him cards even still, and he gets so excited with his cards. But yeah, he's when he gets a card, I'm telling you, when he gets a card, it's like, I can't believe they sent me this card. It's not my birthday, it's not anything, and they sent me this card. And yeah, he enjoys that because mail mail call is important in his little life. And so, hi Laura Songbits, and I think I see Cozy Heritage, Cozy Hermitage, Craft Cottage. I'm half finished too. Oh my gosh! So me and you together, we could make a whole finished person. Yes. So Finnish people would call this a huivi here, a huivi. Madrid. I don't know much Finnish. Do you know much Finnish? Do you know much Finnish? I don't know very much Finnish. And so, but I know I can count to 10. Oops, Cox, Goodamanelia, V's, Goose, Given Guides, and Given that. Okay, I got it. It's a 10. And then you got to go, Oops, Toys, Cox, Toys, But anyway, hi, Bobby. There's Bobby. Good to see your pretty lady. We love you. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. You are so great. But anyhow, yes, half finished. So, oh, you're half and plans, Miss Plans up there. She's half Danish. Well, I am half finished, half finished, quarter Polish and a quarter Norwegian. So I came from the same neck of the woods everywhere. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Pamela. Thank you so much. You are just wonderful, just wonderful. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. Let's do this. I got an angel here. I didn't make it, but it's an angel for the door prize of the day. So let's everybody put in a number between 1 and 100. I've got to go off there and eat dinner anyway. So between 1 and 100. Okay. Okay. Between 1 and 100, everybody. And Lala, you will help me. She's like my assistant. Lala is. And so we're going to put numbers in between 1 and 100 so you can win this angel. Isn't she pretty? I did not make her, but when I bought her, I bought her from Timu, and I wanted just to see how she was made so that I could make one too. And I learned how to do that. So anyhow, put your numbers in, even if you've won before. Put in a number, and we're going to pull a number and see. So anyhow, these little flowers. I mean, you guys, and I just I'm just surprised how pretty that turned out. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of that machine embroidery or whatever it's called. And it's just and it's not there is at thread painting. Thread painting, that's what it's called. Oh, Katrine, put in the number. Everybody, oh, I love seeing all these numbers. Oh, Sean Buckler, he put in a new number. Yep, okay, well, he put in a 24 now, so 24 is his number. Yes, it does, Laura. You can use up a bunch of your threads. And you know, one thing, if you want to get a lot of colors of threads, you can buy. Now, this was from Timu, but I think you can get these from Amazon too. But you can buy a whole box full of bobbins, and that's what I've got on here right now is a bobbin. Because if you're not going to use, probably not use a whole thing of thread, you can get every color in the rainbow by buying a set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 36 different colors of thread. And I think this was about $10. Might not have even been that much. I got that one, and I got another one that Cordula sent me. Yes, Timu is good. Oh, and Laura, she collects old threads from the thrift stores. All right, it looks like the numbers have stopped. So, okay, Alexa, turn up the volume 100%, please. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 100.
Here's a number between 1 and 100. It's 57.
57. 57 is the number. Okay, so who might be the lucky winner to get an angel? 57. Gosh, something smells so good. Is that your number, Pamela? No way, Pamela Ritchie. Oh, that is so good. And Pamela was just fixing to leave, too. Okay, Pamela, I might have your number, but I might have your address, but probably not. So please send me your address to my email, just to be sure. So it's Pamela Ritchie. Yay, Pamela. Okay, so Pamela's an angel for an angel. See there? And I got another one of these, so I'll probably give it next week. Okay, yeah, you sent to my email.
Look at my hair.
Oh, come here with your pretty hair. Aw, she got her hair brushed. Oh, she's so woo.
I wish.
You are Wish.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to have to repaint your fingernails before your birthday comes up. Okay, you all.
When I tell mommy.
Yeah, you tell mommy. Okay, we're going to I'm going to find. Oh, I picked up this book. Now, Beatrice Murphy, so good to see you too. And Sean, I don't think I said hello to you. Thanks you for coming by. And oh, Aaron Morrison sent me this book. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to go back here because here this book is kind of broke up into seasons. So because it's going to be Father's Day soon, I'm going to find something to do with fathers. Because I know they're in here. I know they're in here. Okay, that's mothers. And that's a mother's. Memorial Day. Tribute to JFK. Oh, here's Father's Day. Okay. Father's Day. This is going to be for Father's Day. I thank you so much, Dida.
No nails.
Okay. Oh, you got your little purse. Okay. Look. Fathers are wonderful people, too little understood, and we do not sing their praises as often as we should. For somehow, father seems to be the man who pays the bills, while mother binds up little hurts and nurses all our ills. And father struggles daily to live up to his image. Yes, beautiful unicorn. As protector and provider and a hero of the scrimmage. And perhaps that is the reason we sometimes get the notion that fathers are not subject to the thing we call emotion. But if you look inside Dad's heart, no one else can see. You'll find he's sentimental and soft as he can be. So he's a busy every day So he's so busy every day in the grueling race of life. He leaves the sentimental stuff to his partner and his wife. But fathers are just wonderful in a million different ways, and they merit loving compliments and allocates of praise. For the only reason dad aspires to fortune and success is to make the family proud of him and to bring them happiness. And like our Heavenly Father, he's a guardian and a guide, someone that we can count on to always be our side. And this is so wonderful. And that's wonderful. And maybe your father is no longer with us. Maybe you didn't have a father that was in your life. But maybe you have a son that is a father. Maybe you have a brother that is a father. Maybe you have a grandfather, you know, and maybe the next door neighbor is the best father that you've ever met. So if you don't have a father in your life right now, I am sure you have a father that deserves to be honored on Father's special day. And so I'm going to let you go now. Regina Norris, hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Lala just put in my email.
This pink
Yeah, that's pink. Okay, and I ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move
is
you
too
make.
heavy.
Yeah, it is too heavy. Okay, we're not going to open this right now. Okay, but anyway, I want God to keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And I want to keep you free from harm. And remember, everybody, no matter what, stay one more day. And I'll see you on the next video. God bless and keep you. Oh, you guys are so wonderful. Now, okay, let's see. My mouse is here. Number 57 was the lucky. And then there's the prize. And God bless you and end stream. And stream.